No, I'm not. All right. No. You can hear the children in the background. There we are. There we go. Yeah, of course, the old likey. That resets the clock. 1 minute. Now the clock, if you're watching this later, is at the 3 minute mark. That's when YouTube starts sending people through. So like that's your time to be on board. Do I have my LED one? Ready? I don't think I do. Yeah, can I do the I'll do these. That's right. You're back, baby. Where? It's the sunglasses that makes me look cool. It might be the t-shirt as well, I don't know. So glad you could join me. So glad you could show up. Oh, it's Steve. Hi, Steve. Wait, if I'm actually going to read, though, I have to use real glasses. I can't read through those. Thank you so much. The shades are for show. You got anything going on tonight, Steve? Are you streaming? Are you out of the gig? Are you out in the world great at large? Reading is overrated. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, and a subscription. We love a subscription. And I can't go any higher. Nolan Chatham. Nolan. That's right. Join the G-Force. Toby's got the right idea. The G-Force will make you powerful. It'll give you a place to belong. If I keep doing the arm thing, will that help? Hey, Steve, do you like the gerbil? I'm just trying to find silly things for me to ride. It started with a kangaroo, and then I moved to a platypus, and then it started to decay because AI started making me look like I was doing stuff to him rather than riding him. The correct animal is the marmot. It's for those who just joined us. The name of the animal in question is the marmot. I wish I had a cowboy hat here. That'd go right with it. I am marmot. I am marmot, that varmint. Ah, really? What was it? I don't need no IQ to like country music. Don't need to read or write. You know that one, don't you? Oh, these hobby. I've been getting a lot of people from India in here. I don't know if you've noticed any of that, Steve, in your channel. I've been getting said hi. Is it Odis? Odis Habibi? Odis Habibi, salam. Odis, salam. Odis. Am I doing that right? Not quite sure. I can never tell. So I've been taking sample sizes all day for like 20 minutes. Definitely. The particle accelerator. The marmots. The marmots, that is. So anyway, I've been taking sample sizes. So I've been doing, I think I told you before, 20-minute streams and finding out that it typically is between the 3 to 5 minute mark. And if you can grab them at that point, I've been having a very successful experiment. I've gained during this little experiment, I've gained 10 subscribers. That's just today. But that's, getting out. And then logging back in and resetting the algorithm. And I mentioned this to you because you have a channel and I want you to succeed as well. That's the kind of guy I am. Without those pesky marmots. Inevitably put tunnels in your particle accelerator. I'm worried about those marmots getting at my pumpkins. Well, and who could blame them? I mean, have you seen the pumpkins on that one? Looks like it'd be a lot of fun. I'm not allowed to joke like this anymore. Can you tell I'm smoking like a bandit tonight? I'm like, woohoo! It's so muggy out, so I didn't want to really It's very thick. It's nice, but it's thick, and that means you can't move too quick because then you'll start sweating, and then everything starts smelling. Yeah, you don't do that. So I've been primarily in here, trying not to move too much and create that sweat friction. Yes, there is that. Well, that's the thing. Well, but you also get access to, to stuff that you can do. I mean, you have a history. We have a history. I believe that was one of the things I was willed was the, I believe Corpse Fucker is now officially mine. Legally. But that's another reason why I'm like, hey, let's get together. Let's write some stuff so we can, put out something new, surprise the people, give them a little what for. Show them a little talent. Show them a little what's what. Oh, Toby doesn't know. It's a simple waltz. It's a love song. And a fella I used to know, he wrote it, and I thought it was the most beautiful song I'd ever heard because it was racy and it was edgy and it was just beautiful. Was the other one the pig song? Because that's what I think it is, but I might be wrong. Would you love to hear it? I think. See? Oh no, I'm on. Well, here's a tip of the hat to Jan and a hope to the gods I don't get demonetized. Creeping through a graveyard on a dark and cloudy night. Thank God I brought a shovel. Gonna get some tonight. This plot looks freshly planted. The flowers ain't dead. I'm digging up a lover to bring back to my bed with each piece of dirt that I'll lift from the hole. I get more excited about a body that's cold, and I hope there are some maggots chewing holes through her skin to add a little life when I stick it on in. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. I'll backdoor my lover back home in my house. There'll be remnants of a bowel when I pull it back out. Oh, her thing is kinda runny, no need for alarm. No, her moldy gray legs just fell off in my arms. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. I hear there's been a fire, whoopee! Imagine that. I like them well done. When the skin is all black, I'll be counting the moments to the funeral day, so I can dig them back up and cart them away. Sing along if you know the words. Gonna screw me a corpse, gonna fuck a cadaver. Can't spell necrophilia, but it don't really matter. I never get caught and they never complain. Quit your whining, princess, die. It's been 50 years, you've been dead. I'm going back to the graveyard to do it again. Going back to the graveyard to screw it again. There it is. Yeehaw. I'm sure he heard that. It was your banger. Thanks. I got a few more of those left in me. I did. Oh, I was at Strange Creek last year, and I brought my guitar with me, and so I started talking to this kid, and he sat down next to me on the trail, and then it's very woke still around even Strange Creek, because anyway, and so I'm talking and I'm going, well, there's a lot of stuff I know how to do, but it's very offending. And then he goes, well, no, there's nothing that you can say that would offend me. And then I started breaking it into the pig song, and he laughed so hard he fell off the log he was sitting on, rolled into it like it almost caused an accident. It was that much of a guttural response. I need some of my tea. I need tea. God, that's this tea. Oh, Toby. You know what? You'll get that song. But you gotta let it breathe. You gotta let that first masterpiece breathe. In fact, it was so I'm gonna do this because that was Bellissimo. Second best love song ever wrote. No, it'll be worth it. I'll really go at it too. Although, did we ever really cover that? I don't think even on the movie we didn't even. Oh no, we did. We did because there was footage. We went to the pig roast, and there was footage of the pig. It took me a second. There's a lot of stuff in this brain here. Let it steep. Let it steep. Like a good chef does his meal. So I'm thinking we can get some stuff running Pentium 1. My phone's still running Pentium 1. My PC's a monster. Even now when it's a few years old. Wow. I feel like I kind of exerted myself a little bit. Because I was feeling it really deep. I didn't get what I would consider adequate closure from our mutual bud. So it's kind of like I'm still digesting and processing that passing. It's life is an unusual thing, but it makes me kind of want to go out and work harder. If that counts. Oh, Toby, you don't know. There's history. There's always history. Where I got there was a fella. It was the fella who wrote that last song I played you. He was a good buddy to me for a long time, but we separated ways, and I never got a chance to reacquaint with him. And then he passed recently, and so that's something that I had always kind of meant to do, but I didn't do it fast enough. Not because I felt like I owed it to him, but kind of I wanted to close it for me. But in the end, it happened the way it happened, and in my own way, I'm still showing respect despite grievances. That's the best way I can say it. But there's a long like this goes back decades upon decades. You must know the Lord. What's his name? It was the band was Desert Rain. Yeah, and the fellow who played that song, the fellow who wrote Corpse, was Jan Goldstein, and he did a bunch of others, I believe, too. I don't believe. Yes, he did. Yeah, and I still think there's residual of that stuff of those days. I think they're up on the internet. I don't have them on my site because it wasn't mine. But and the other thing that you said, Steve, is that it's all covers. So right now they're like the cover Nazis. You will not get paid for a edition of somebody else's. And it's funny because like Sparky got blasted because he had a couple of Moody Blues songs on the mark, and so they're like, no, that was too good. No, we're taking money. So I've been trying to like just jibby and fill it in with my own stuff because luckily I have been writing my own stuff. I got books and books, and you've heard some of it, but needless to say, I haven't heard all of it. But there's stuff I'm excited to reveal, but it's all timing. It's like you said, let it steep. I'm letting some stuff steep before I release it. I would say that, yeah, there must be something. Steve, have you ever taken a look? Is there any? I'm pretty sure it was like, what, Jan bass at Desert Rain or something like that. It's been a while. But I'm sure you could find, there was a lot of stuff. Seems to be, I looks for it. Like, not even a, yeah. Because they had a restaurant in town, and then there was a second rain desert, and then there was a lot of cocaine. Yeah, it's a long, there's a lot to deep dive into that. And I don't think, and most of it is, them playing, which is that's what bands do. They play music. But yeah, that's a rabbit hole that you could go down. Uh, and that's kind of how. Oh, I'm sorry, you're triggered. Thought I was the only guy who got triggered. My God, it's like liberal in the air. Oh my God! Thought it was a rattlesnake, didn't you? No, it's my meds. What kind of meds you on, Kev? Phenofibrate, 54 milligrams of phenofibrate. I'm not even sure what it does. I'm going to take it. Look at that. Here we are. Afternoons measured out in coffee spoons. All right, there goes the first one down the hatch. If I don't take that, I go insane. This one I'm pretty sure is for my prostate. Linacinipril. Linacina. Various debauchery and what have you, banned since 1986. Sharing is caring. Yeah, these aren't the fun kind. These are actually prescribed by a doctor. Doctor, what's a doctor? Oh, wait. Didn't quite get down that first swig. No, it's one's for blood pressure, the other one's cholesterol. So yeah, they're not the fun kind of pharmaceuticals that supposedly they keep me alive kind of pharmaceuticals. So I'm even on the fence on whether we should be taking those. I don't know if I want any particular amount of longevity. I'd like to end the story on the high note, and then I think I'd like to take the bow, and then that's it. Doctor, what can I do? I got a bad case of loving you. Well, we have some pills. We have something we could inject you with, but that's Dr. Schmaltz down the line. He'll treat you very nice though, and he might even buy you dinner later. He's a doctor. He's got a bad case of the verklempt. I'm not quite sure, but he was verklempt, all right. He had some sort of verklempt activity. And there, but you sleep. What's your take on sleep token? I don't know what sleep token is. Like I need a definition for sleep token. Well, there's my take. Never heard of them. All right. Your son Hunter loves him. Sleep token, huh? I feel like every time I look up what other people are doing, I'm kind of like, I don't want to steal from anyone. Sleep token. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Well, even in Arcadia, there's a face. I'm gonna have to get a mask with all the stuff over my eyes. That looks badass, actually. I should have come up with that. And well, I haven't listened to the music yet. I obviously can't listen to the music while I'm streaming, but I'll take a look. Wow. He must have really liked him. Yeah, I should just judge him by the cover, right? That's how I buy books. I don't even read the back. I just kind of, okay, half naked girl and a unicorn. I'm in. That's how I buy a book. my patient violence on both lines of the pathway higher. Why do I feel like you're doing lyrics that I don't know? Anyway, I'll take a look at some of that. We'll see. I mean, it's a cool mask. I'm into the art, man. I'm into the art. All right, what time is it? 8:23. Hey, so you want to try that picture-in-picture thing again? Now would be a good time to do that, because like, otherwise I was gonna do another 20-minute sabbatical. I've been hitting it up, doing my research. It's been working. And watch hours is when someone like me or someone like what you're doing right now, you're giving me watch hours. And when I go in and I sit throughout your entire thing and I don't switch over to my other screens, I'm giving you watch hours. So you got to get those watch hours up. So that's also another good reason why a collaboration would be really good, because then we can kind of, But that's my thought. That's my thought. Okay, do the thing. I have to go and eat. All right, so you do your thing. You eat. And then when you're done eating, ring me up, and then I'll send you over that thing, and we'll see if we can get it done again. And that's how we'll run. And Toby, my respects. We'll be back later on. We're gonna do this in a bit. But right now, I'm gonna sign off. So with any luck, see you guys. No, the hat later. The hat later. You'll see the hat. The hat will be the icon. All right, I'll see you later.